Live. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Go gang.
Alright, man, I thank you guys for checking in with Hip Hop News Uncensored for your daily dose of hip hop news and banging interviews with your favorite artist, with your favorite movie star, with your favorite celebrity. You are now rocking with the best. Alright, you see R. Kelly up on the screen. We all know what happened with R. Kelly about a month or so ago. He was actually convicted in court. Well, we just found out, right? We just found out, check this out, by way of the Chicago Tribune, right? That R&B singer R. Kelly is on suicide watch following his conviction for racketeering in New York. Now, his lawyer told a federal judge today that in the first court hearing since the jury found Kelly guilty 3 weeks ago, attorney Steve Greenberg said the U.S. Bureau of Prisons placed the singer on suicide watch for some time, but that has since been lifted. So he pretty much was on suicide watch, and I don't know if it's standard practice to do so when somebody gets hit like he did, found guilty, racketeering, other major charges. He hasn't been sentenced yet, so he doesn't quite know his fate, but it could be anywhere up to life. 15 to life at this point. I don't see him doing anything less than that. So, yeah. Now, a lot of people are still holding fast to the fact that R. Kelly is innocent, that he may be coming home, that he's going to come home on appeal. And what else can you do if you're behind the belly of the beast? All you can do is hold on to hope of coming home on appeal. That's your only hope left. It's like being in the ocean and you're just hoping that a boat or a raft or something is going to save you. I mean, that's the only thing you got left. I mean, worst case scenario, you drown and die. Best case scenario, you get out on appeal. I mean, I do hear that appeals are successful when they are able to be pushed through, but would it be able to be pushed through? Now, any good lawyer is going to tell you, and I remember this from studying this thing called georgedictionary.com. I don't know if that program is still out there, but it was this lawyer, and he had like an ebook and a cassette tape at the time where he kind of, if you wanted to defend yourself, he kind of gave you like a template to do so as far as what motions that you can, do and, the different terminology in court. And he talked about, and any lawyer or attorney that's listening to this, please confirm it with me in the comment section when you hear this video. He talked actually about the fact that any lawyer is always trying to build a case for an appeal, meaning that you're trying to get all your ducks in a row or get all the evidence or all, whatever you have to be put on the record before the court to be heard, to be documented. So in the event that you lose the case, you have these fundamental core issues that you can point out to the appeals judge and say, look, all right, this is what I want to appeal. This is that. This is what you did wrong. Here's where you violated. So if he had a great lawyer, which I think he had pretty great lawyers over there, I think that they have been building this case and preparing to lose for quite some time. So when people hear appeal, they kind of, they laugh at it. But, in some cases, it could be a very, very effective tool. Now, as far as what R. Kelly, people thinking that he's guilty, that's your prerogative. I mean, we actually put a poll up. And we asked people what they thought about R. Kelly. And a lot of people, I think the specific question that I asked, would you still stream and listen to his music? And a lot of people said, yeah. A lot of people said, definitely, we separate, that from what he allegedly done with the children, the girls and whatnot. And we're still going to listen to his music. And I agree to a certain extent, with that. His music is still great. But I guess some people can look at him like, yo, you're crazy for actually listening to this dude after he supposedly did what he did. I get both parts. I know I'll say that a lot, but I really just do. I understand both sides, of the spectrum. The dude made some legendary classic music, and it's up to you. It's up to you whether or not you're going to let that tarnish the legacy. But yeah, R. Kelly was on suicide watch. That sentence has been lifted, according to his lawyer. And we're going to wait on sentencing. We're going to wait on sentencing to see, exactly what R. Kelly is going to get. Now, in the comment section, I want you guys to write. Let me know how much time you think R. Kelly is actually going to get. He's 54. years old, and I don't see him getting out till he's at least 70 something, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Well, like I said, he's facing anywhere from 10 years to life in prison, and he's actually due to be sentenced May the 4th, according to the U.S. District Attorney's Office in Brooklyn. So May 4th, we're gonna find out. R. Kelly's gonna find out how long he'll have to stay in jail, and he'll be lucky. He'll be lucky to get the minimum. He'll be lucky to get to minimum. Now, there's different factors that go into this. Obviously, priors, things like that. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what he gets. My guess is he gets 12 years. I see him getting anywhere 12 to maybe about 15 years. That puts me close to about the 70, year old mark. He's 54 now. A little short of 70, about 68, 69 years old. He'll probably get out of prison by that time. I mean, it'll be old, gray, etc., etc. Now, to the people still holding fast to he was railroaded, I can't really stamp that right now because I have to look deeper into some of the transcripts and things in the trial and look at the evidence harder. You can't just go by a lot of times by what they're telling you on the mainstream media. You got to kind of look into it for yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to withdraw judgment, and then I can say, oh, because I've been out. One trial that I seen somebody get railroaded was Philadelphia rapper AR-Ab. Now, I sat there and I witnessed the judge being very biased. The judge, in a sense, was on the prosecution side. And when you have that dynamic, when the judge is on the prosecution side, it makes it practically impossible to win the case, because it comes down to a point. It's almost like you got your friend, you got you and your girl's the judge, and you're the prosecutor, and there's somebody you don't even know on a defense. It's like she's going to side with you. She's going to let things come in that necessarily, if somebody was being caught on the straight down the middle, might not let come in. She's going to let things come in and be heard by the jury that somebody else might not let, or stop things from being heard by the jury. So something can happen where they can say, okay, we got evidence that we didn't catch this person with this and this, and they say, oh, strike that from the record because da 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 da. And it's like, okay, yeah, they heard it, but we can't put it on record as it being a fact. And a lot of times the jurors, they're going to listen to verbatim to what the judge says. So a lot of that I seen in there, and a lot of them not really. The case was flimsy, man. The case was very flimsy, and the amount that they had, like, I'm no expert on street drugs and nothing like that, but it wasn't like there was, El Chapo with it. It wasn't like there was El Chapo. I mean, honestly, but it is what it is. I think that was definitely unjust. I think the brother ended up getting like 40 years in prison. But he's hoping to come back on the pill, and we're definitely hoping, for that as well. But it's your brother Old Guy Man, Hip Hop News Uncensored, for another exclusive. Make sure you guys, as always, smash that like button, and make sure you guys subscribe. If you want to help the channel out, that's what you do. You smash the like button, you subscribe to the channel, obviously, to get some more of this heat, and then share the video. Share it on Facebook, text it to someone, email it to someone. It takes a quick second to do so. That's how you can help. That's how you can help spread the word and help the platform grow. And with that being said, I'm going to roll up out of here, man. I really appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for the end of the video for a playlist video or another video about R. Kelly that you could check out. Peace.